Tuesday, October 12th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I am meteorologist Matthew East here on the Weather on the Ones Forecast Center. Let's begin with a look across the country. Let me just say there are some major changes coming in our weather over the next couple of days, and I still think there's a good chance of a big blast of cold air coming up a little bit down the line. I'll get into all that, and plus Hurricane Paula in today's edition of the video. All right, there's the look across the country, and notice all those white shady counties in various parts of the United States. That's where you have some frost and freeze products up this morning. The radar is relatively quiet as a whole, but there were some pretty big storms in southern New England yesterday evening. Still some showers up that way. I can kind of draw the surface map for you based on the radar. You have a frontal boundary draped right up that way. There's a cold front back in the plains. That is the leading edge to the much cooler air we're going to feel later this week. And there's also some showers down here in Louisiana. That is with an upper level low that is gradually progressing eastward. There's that upper level low on the GFS sitting in this afternoon over the Ozarks. It's weakening as it moves our way, but it will be enough to bring some clouds tonight and tomorrow and the chance of a few showers later tomorrow. Here we are out to Thursday morning, and a couple disturbances carving out a big trough in the eastern U.S. is going to be with us as we get into the end of the week and the upcoming weekend. And then let's look way out at this is the 23rd, Saturday the 23rd. Big trough diving into the eastern part of the country, and there you go. You're looking at the polar vortex by the 25th, sitting north of the Great Lakes. So that would be a big-time blast of cold air coming up. More on that in a moment. Today's going to be warm. Nothing cold about it. Highs in the mid to even, again, some upper 80s across the region. A number of record highs will be tied or broken as we go through the day. Tonight, though, clouds quickly roll in, and as we go on into the day tomorrow, I'll mention the chance of some showers in the afternoon, continuing through tomorrow night. This is the preset from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. Thursday morning, and that chance for showers will continue for portions of Thursday. I think for places around the I-85 corridor and points north and west, the showers will mainly be Thursday morning. And then cold air advection begins to kick in. We'll see pretty good northwesterly winds arriving later Thursday and continuing through Friday. Friday looks like a breezy day, a fairly cool day, although we'll see a lot of sunshine. Highs Friday probably in the upper 60s in a number of spots. Lows by Friday morning will be well down into the 40s, and they'll stay that way right on into early next work week. As the weekend looks terrific, though. Saturday, sunshine, highs in the upper 60s, a beautiful day. Sunday, around 70 or 72 degrees with lots of sunshine. Just a delightful October weekend is ahead. Monday, low to mid-70s for highs, lots of sun. Tuesday, probably mid-70s. And there comes the beginnings of the next cold front that'll begin to carve itself out toward the end of next week, and this is all the way out now the 26th. Look at that full latitude trough in much of the eastern half of the country. That'd be a blast of pretty chilly air, and I still think there's a good chance the last week to 10 days of October will feature a significant blast of cold air in the eastern part of the United States. All right, in the tropics, there's Paula. Paula now a hurricane, and it's sitting in the western Caribbean Sea. And Paula is really going to lose touch with the steering currents. There's a satellite imagery this morning. There's the spaghetti model charts, so the spaghetti charts for the various models. And some of the models pick this up and race it northeast. I don't think that's the likely scenario. I think most likely Paula loses touch with the steering currents and just meanders around here in the western Caribbean Sea for much of the rest of the week. There's the intensity models, and a number of models keep Paula in that minor hurricane type of range for the next 3 to 5 days. And this is the official National Hurricane Center forecast there. Notice they are going with the scenario of Paula losing the steering currents, meandering around the western Caribbean Sea, eventually weakening back to a tropical storm. And this could eventually be a threat for the United States, maybe Florida down the road. But we'll see. A lot of question marks between now and then. All right, that is it for this Tuesday edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.